station just last week. He was amazing. Good guy.
Look at it. Look at it.
It's paradise with honesty, but I'm in the dead of the night. Teardrops on the floor. The pain is over. Feel the darkness take control.
What's up, guys? Back with another video. Last video we kinda left you on a cliffhanger. Yeah.
But as you can see, check out the table, show them the table.
It's missing.
We got quite a bit of stuff done. I mean, small work, but we got the evap set up. I'll run you through what we did here since the last video. We didn't really do a whole bunch, but like I said, we hit some roadblocks. So we got all the fuel rails tightened down and put in the car, put in the intercooler or intake manifold as Whipple likes to call it in their manual here. So we got all this stuff done. We got the intercooler in, bolted up. Fuel rails are in and bolted up. We got the fittings tightened down. Then we ran all the fuel lines. We double checked it for any leaks. Thankfully there were none. We fixed that one hose that I mentioned we needed the heat shrink tube for. We got that done. We put the O-rings in and we greased them. We then filled the supercharger with oil and we now have it sitting in the car. So I guess now I kind of have to do the honors of lifting the hood and showing them where we're at.
Dramatic effect ensues.
Look at it. Look at it.
Look at it. It's so fat.
32 inches of living color.
Look at the Whipple.
Whipple. And it even says it right here.
Oh yeah, it does.
Even though that's coming off.
Yeah.
Whipple.
Whipple.
Now, I kind of just want to see what this looks like. Just because I'm that guy.
Uh-oh. God, that thing is massive too. Look how big that throttle body is.
Look at it.
Wait. Which way does it go?
Look at it.
You can see your whole face in that thing.
I believe it goes that way.
Jesus.
Oh my god.
Look at
This
it.
thing's gonna let her rip potato chip, I tell you what.
Hell yeah, it is. I wouldn't have bought it if it wasn't.
Yeah, true.
That's a lot of money just to not do anything. So now we are going to, I'll show you what we're gonna do here in a second. We gotta put this back in here. And put these bolts back in here, like so. Now that that's back in there, we can go back over here.
Okay.
So now we are going to unplug all of these, and we are going to basically reroute my MSD two-step. As you can see, it's mounted up over here. A lot of people, like on Nick's car, yours is mounted down here, right?
Oh yeah.
The box. So I think I'm just gonna end up keeping mine here. I like it up here, it's easy. We're just gonna reroute things so it looks cleaner and everything looks cleaner up here. And then we will move on to the next steps, and who knows, we might even be able to have the majority of this done today. We don't know. There might be another install video if we have to come back another day. But I mean, we got most of the hard stuff in now. We just got to do all the lines.
Yeah, there's a big old bag of lines over there.
Cooler. We have to put in the heat exchanger up in the front here. Run all the lines for that. We have to then plug in the booster pump and get that figured out. So we still got quite a bit of work to do, but we're gonna see how it goes. I mean, we might be able to get it all done today. The main thing we just wanted to see was this big old beast sitting on.
Yeah, it still needs bolted down, but
yeah, we literally just put it in. We just wanted to see what it would look like in the car, and I haven't even seen it.
It's truly massive.
Oh my, look at it from back here.
Like, it definitely pokes.
Come stand up there and oh dear
Look
God.
at that big old thing.
That big old Whipple.
Jesus.
As Stewie would say.
Yeah. But we're gonna tuck these wires for the 2-step and then probably move on with the next following steps, and we'll let you know where we get to from there.
Yeah, we'll give you an update. We're going to try to get as much done as we can, so the updates we'll probably do like every few steps just so we can try to get as much done as possible without stopping. But we'll keep you in the loop. Just look at it.
Just look at it. Alright guys, we're back. We got the coolant and everything else we needed. Andy actually said in that clip not too long ago that we were going to keep his 2-step right here, but we're actually going to move it over here with these 2 holes. We got some self-tappers for that. But as you can see, we tucked all that stuff in there. Yes, we got some brake clean stuff, but we tucked his 2-step stuff in there so it looks cleaner. We still got to zip tie some of this stuff here to make it a little cleaner. That's what they do in the book, is they zip tie that so it looks a little...
button up a few things, but we're not going to do that stuff until we actually start the car and get it running. Speaking of that, I wanted to show you guys. So as you guys know, I ended up going with the HP Tuners N-Gauge. There was a minor kind of change in the plans, and I'm actually kind of happy about it. I ended up going with a Palm Beach dyno tune instead of VMP. As much as I love VMP and I didn't really want to part ways with them because they hooked me up, it's harder with the fact that, you know, it's VMP and I have a Whipple blower on my car. And Whipple typically comes, so I'll just briefly kind of explain this situation. Whipple typically comes with, they call it their flare tool, and it's like a little blue piece. You know, it's simple, it's their flare tool. It comes with their own tune on it, which not really a high performance tune, which is why I really didn't want to run it, because, you know,
plus you didn't have to spend that $200 on that.
Yeah, so with VMP, they were going to hook me up with a custom tune, so that's why I said, you know what, I don't need the Whipple flare tool. And the guy I purchased the kit from, Anthony Ballard at, or Anthony, I think it's Ballard, I think it's how it's pronounced. He's at Signature Speed. If you guys need any of this stuff, hit him up, tell him I sent you, he'll get you hooked up really good. But he took off the flare tool from the price of the kit because I wasn't getting it. And I didn't know this, but that took off, he said, anywhere between like $200 and $300. I was like, okay, cool, I'm not complaining if I don't need it.
Yeah.
Well, in order for VMP to tune the car, they need me to flash the Whipple tune as the base tune and then put the VMP tune over top of the Whipple tune. So in the tuning world, it really doesn't make sense to do that. But at the same time, I also didn't want to spend another $300 on a tune that I was just going to overwrite anyway. So, and like I said, I'm not saying anything bad about VMP. I still like the people there. They're great people. They will hook you up. It's just, this is not their bread and butter.
Yeah.
You know, if I would have went with a VMP blower, I definitely would have stuck with them. This is just not their bread and butter. So I ended up switching.
For the price of VMP and the horsepower you're getting from this blower in particular,
it just made more sense for me.
Financially, it just doesn't make sense.
Exactly. So we ended up switching to Palm Beach dyno. You know, Rob, the tune maker, shoemaker. So once we get this all buttoned up and everything, we're gonna leave everything apart because we gotta make sure everything functions as it should. But then we're gonna go ahead, plug the N-Gauge in. We're gonna flash the base tune, let it run for a little bit, make sure everything runs correctly, there's no noises, there's no anything that's not supposed to be there. And then we're going to do the first data log procedure that they want me to do, which we will record that, so I'm not gonna go into detail with it now. Get that sent off to them, and then hopefully tomorrow or Monday we will be out driving the car doing more data logs and polls. So we're almost there, guys. We've got
as you can see, there's not as many parts over on this table.
Yeah, we got the rest of this vacuum stuff to hook up. We have the reservoir down there to hook up, and then we basically have the cold air intake, or intake as some people just call it.
Yeah.
Same difference. We've got that stuff to put on, and then we have to fill it up with coolant, fill up this other filler neck up here, and I think that should do it.
Cool.
So we're close. We're getting there, dude. As you can see, we got the hood closed. We kind of worked a little bit ahead of schedule because
Yeah.
we didn't really want to stop. We're kind of on a time crunch right now because
Yes.
we both took Monday and Tuesday off work. Originally, those were going to be the 2 days that we installed this, but we decided there's a lot of videos we need to shoot, so we decided, you know what, let's just use these weekends, even though we didn't want to originally, work ahead, get everything with the install done because it did take a while.
Yeah.
And then we can have
It's a
that
good thing we
Monday and
did,
Tuesday.
because when this week goes by, hopefully it goes by quick.
Yeah,
When Monday and Tuesday comes around, we'll be able to use it to bring you guys videos.
exactly. We'll be able to put out more content
Yes.
because, as we've said hundreds of times, the only time we really have to shoot any videos for you guys is on the weekends, which, I mean, it's not really that hard, but it is, because we both get off work. Well, you get off at 4, typically, on the weeknights, typically.
I try to leave on time. If not, I sometimes have to stay a little longer.
Yeah, and I'm usually off at 5, so shooting videos after we both get off work is kind of impossible, in all honesty.
Yeah.
I mean, we don't live like too far apart, but Columbus is right here. This is Columbus. Nick lives up on this part. I live down on this part. You have to go through downtown area and the airport and everything else to get to each other.
Yeah.
So traffic is just absolutely horrible. So by the time you get to my house, or by the time I get to your house, whatever, it's already like 7:30, and then we only have like an hour and a half or 2 hours before it gets dark.
Yeah, it's a struggle. Definitely is a struggle, but we're trying our best, guys.
Yeah, we're trying. It's hard, but especially with big things like this. But as you guys saw already, we didn't get a whole lot done today because the pulleys and everything was just a lot harder than what we thought it was going to be to get lined
Yeah.
up and get everything in.
Different pulleys, different tensioners, all sorts of.
And we got started a little bit later today.
Yeah.
You know, just everything was kind of stacked against us, but we stayed up really late the first night because we wanted to get that intercooler in.
Yeah.
So it was just hard waking up. It was hard getting here and getting everything going. Then we had to stop for food and everything else. But we've got a good start. I think there might be, 1 or 2 more install videos probably. If we count the tune and everything else, there'll probably be 2 more.
Yeah. So I think a total of 4.
4. Yeah, we should have a total of 4 install videos.
Yep.
We didn't make it as in-depth, but we didn't want to make it an hour-long video each time.
Yeah.
If we would have gone over every single step, it would have been horrible.
Excuse me.
Oh, it's underneath the hood. I'm not worried about it. I mean, the manual itself from Whipple is actually really good. It is kind of confusing at parts because some of the bags with all the bolts are mislabeled or not labeled correctly. I get it. It's hard to do that type of stuff.
It's a big kit. It's a lot of stuff, but most of the stuff is gone. So
Yeah,
we're
I mean,
almost there, guys. We probably got we're probably like 75% of the way there,
yeah.
if not 80.
Yeah, I mean, we have we have all the coolant lines and vacuum lines and hoses to hook up. We have, we got the 2-step done. We didn't get to record the rest of that part, but we got the 2-step hooked up. You saw us kind of struggling with that.
Yeah.
We had to run to the parts store and get some self-tapping screws to do that, so we didn't really bother to record, so by the time we got back, it was later.
Yeah.
What else do we have? So then we have the,
Obviously, we'll have to do the booster pump too.
yeah, we got to do the booster pump.
You gotta say
the tune.
coolant. We gotta fill it up with coolant.
We got to fill it up with coolant. We have to do the coolant, the heat exchanger, the reservoir,
reservoir.
the pump for that, all the
the
lines.
wiring as well.
Yeah, the wiring. So we've got a little bit left to do. As long as we don't hit any problems, it should be done in 2 more videos.
Yep.
So
So definitely stay tuned, guys.
we're getting ready for that first start.
Yes.
I mean,
We're
it's
anxious.
gonna happen.
But yeah, that's basically it for the video, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope you guys are psyched for what's been happening. It's kind of crap.
I'm psyched.
I've just been so into putting this car together, I haven't really let it sink in.
I know. I haven't.
It's not
either.
even my car, but it's just almost like
No,
my car.
it still hasn't hit me. It will not hit me until the first start.
It won't hit me till the first drive when you hand over the keys. Come on.
We'll see about that. We'll see about that. We'll see about that. We'll see.
I promise there won't be any fences involved. It's okay to laugh at myself,
But here's the big question though, will there be crowds involved? There's only one correct answer to this question. If it's a hell yes, here's the keys. I don't have crowd control written on the front fascia for nothing. You can see it on the sheet.
Yeah. Oh, you can. That's all.
I don't got crowd control on there for nothing. But that's pretty much gonna be it for this video, guys. I mean, do you have anything else you want to throw in?
Just stay tuned, guys. This stuff is going. It's blowing my mind.
It's
But
getting there, guys.
He's definitely converted me, like I said in the previous video. I definitely want to get a Whipple now. Sorry, VMP, but it's too big and it needs all the air, and I'm the drag racer inside me is like, yes,
I want it.
I need it. But, yeah, guys, that's it for the video. If you guys enjoyed it, make sure to comment, like, and subscribe. Share the videos.
Everybody. Moms, dads, brothers, sisters, grandparents, aunts and uncles, divorced wives, adopted children, everybody. I don't care who it is.
Bartle Skates, shout out to Please Farm.
Just share it. Just share it. Let everybody see the glory of the Whipple.
Hey, and God, I'm so psyched, dude. Alright, guys, we'll see you guys in the next one.
Peace.